Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Neo Racing League. This is season 5 of the brand new season. Like I said, I am your host for this evening, Malc, and it'll be the one and only time. I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone that's waited on the stream. First off, I do apologise. I didn't realise there was a bit of a license level that had to be done, but I didn't realise the comms had to be affected as well. But unfortunately, that's what's happened. So, I hope everyone's all okay, well, and having a fantastic evening on the 9th of July 2025. We are at the Japanese Grand Prix. They are currently doing their qualifying at the moment. They will let me in once the qualifying is done, and we will get through it as quickly as possible. So if you are in the stream, good evening to you all. We are at the Japanese Grand Prix, as I said. It is going to be one of those fantastic moments. This is one of 14 tracks. 14 tracks, as I said that. So the lap record was done by 129.417 from Smola. So from season 1. And this is the third time ever in Neo's history to do the Japanese Grand Prix. So this is quite interesting. Quite interesting stuff. And like I said, so Dimitrov became the first Drivers' Championship winner there, and then he got 100%. There's a 100% pole to win success rate, and also the previous race winners from Smola got the race win last time. So hopefully, we'll see any more situations from that. But also, we will go through the calendar. Unfortunately, I haven't got the calendar ready, which I thought I did got the calendar ready. But here we go. So the Japanese is the first track that we are doing live and exclusive. Then it's the Azerbaijan next week for round 2. Singapore will be in round 3. And then the 4th round will be the sprint one at the Japanese Grand Prix on July the 30th. The Canadian Grand Prix in 5th will be on August the 6th. And then you got the Dutch Grand Prix, which is the reverse track, on round 6 on August the 20th. Bahrain on round 7 for August the 27th. You got the US Grand Prix, which is the Miami on September the 3rd. And then they've got a mystery track, mystery Grand Prix on the round 9 at September the 10th. So we'll have to look out for that. The Austrian Grand Prix will be on the 10th round. Hungarian for the 11th. The Italian Grand Prix at Monza for the 12th. Oh, no, the 12th round. You got the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, which is also the sprint. I do apologise. The US Grand Prix for Miami is also the sprint as well for the rounds 8 and 13 for Saudi Arabia. And then the Spanish Grand Prix is the final one for the season, for season 5. So it'll be interesting to see how these guys can try and do. They will be about to finish off their qualifying. But let's go straight into the team lineup before we find out what's going to happen so far. So obviously for the Aston Martins, they have got Paul and also Meister as well. You got Westwood and Aranda for the Mercedes. For the Red Bull team of Speed Queen and Epic Canal. I do apologise if I get these names wrong. These are just George. Through in the Sauber. You got the Williams of Anderson and Anne. You got Morani and Colby for the Haas. Payne and Briggs for the Red Bull Visa Red Bull team. And then you got for the Alpine, you got Stable and Holler as well. So these guys are going to try and do well for this season. The Ferraris of Halaski and Daniel. And then the McLarens of Edwards and Ashfield. These guys are going to try and produce the goods as we speak. So hopefully we will try and get some more info. So I believe the qualifying maybe have just finished. So we will go and straight into the live scenes in a moment or two. I'm just going to wait here a sec. Just to wait and see what's going to happen. But if you like what you see so far, guys, I know it's a very bad start for the last 20 minutes or so. So I've just been told that Alex Cara Goat took pole with a 1:27.436 around the Japanese Grand Prix. So that's a cracking time as well. So thank you to March Meister, who's just given me that latest update. So we're just waiting for the info to start, and then we're just waiting for the lobby to get themselves set up, and then we will kick off for straight into the race. Hopefully not do the qualifying again. But if you're just joining, ladies and gentlemen, good evening to you all. We do apologise for the delay of the stream due to technical difficulties. Hopefully it won't happen in the following weeks. I'm just here for temporarily. My name is Malc, aka WWFC 2009 on the chat. Please make sure you like, subscribe to the Neo Racing League on the YouTube channel for all the live races for this season. Make sure you check them out as well. This is the only division, which is the Division Alpha. So be interested to see how these guys can try and put the pedal to the metal moments now. So we're just waiting for the confirmation of for the lobby itself. But like I said, guys, if you got a favourite or who do you think will be the one to look out for, give us your comments in. Send us your thoughts and figuring out who will win the Japanese Grand Prix. Will the GOAT of Alex, or Alex Goat, to get the pole and the win as well, and also the fastest lap as well? That'll be quite interesting stuff. But please make sure you like, subscribe to the stream, guys. It will be a massive help to myself, Malc, as the host. Gam says, let's go, Speed Queen. So we will kick off in a moment or two. But like I said, guys, don't go anywhere. We will be right back. We will be right back to give you all the latest info. So, viewing says Speed Queen 100%. We'll have to wait and see how everything goes. So, be right back, guys. We will be back to the stream will start in a moment, but we will be right back in a few moments' time. Don't go anywhere. Good everyone, and welcome back to the live stream of the Neo Racing League for the Division Alpha. We are about to start the race, finally be able to start the race. We're just waiting for the drivers to get themselves all sorted and ready to go. But just to recap, if you guys just joined in lastminute.com moments, Alex, care of Goat, is he in here? I can't see him yet, but he's done the pole position of 127.436. So that is a cracker of a time at the Japanese Grand Prix, and it will be a heavy rain moments as we speak. So, as I said, anything can happen. I know some of the drivers of Speed Queen, I know she's lightning quick. I call her Lightning Speedy McQueen moments, and hopefully she'll try and emulate that. But I do apologise to all the other drivers. I haven't seen you drive one yet, so hopefully you'll prove me wrong. And depends on how Alex does. So just wait and see how everything plans up. I do apologise if you see any random screens, just in case. Hopefully that's not going to affect anything. That is just to make sure that the sim hub is working fine for you guys, so you can have an absolute cracker. Alex, the Italian in the Haas Q3 times. Oh, thank you to Speed Queen actually for giving me the update, and thank you to March for giving me the update of the qualifying at the start. So Alex, just give me confirm for the Q3. So Alex got pole position of a 127.436 as we mentioned. Speed Queen got second with 127.604. Burl 3912 in the McLaren with 128.167. Gary did a 128.395 and he's in 4th place. Kevin Cal 40 in 5th in that Red Bull. Definitely try and get some wings with Speed Queen with 128.422. This guy Neo in 6th with the Williams with 128.837, who's in 6th place. Klein Marshall in 7th place with 120.895. The Italian Extreme Ignima 727 in 8th with 129.013. And David 101234 for the Williams in 9th with 129.026. Thank you to Speed Queen and thank you to Marge for the updates. Hopefully for you guys, so you know what's going to happen next. We have got, I believe, all the drivers back. Fingers crossed that I don't get kicked out. But fingers crossed anyway. So we will about to start the race for the 27 laps at the Japanese Grand Prix. And it will be a heavy rain moment, which is going to be very daunting as we speak. So I wish everyone all the very best of luck. Again, guys, if you like what you've seen so far on the stream, make sure you like, subscribe to the Neo Racing League. And also, make sure you like the stream to myself, Malc, for tonight's racing, shall we say, as a one-off as well. As you can tell, I'm nervous, and also I do apologise again. Normally we would have had the qualifying, but due to technical difficulties, unfortunately I couldn't give you the qualifying as we speak. So hopefully we'll be in for an absolute cracker tonight. Hopefully for an absolute cracker. So just waiting for the drivers to get themselves ready to go. So we're just waiting for, well, we're just waiting to make sure everyone's all set and ready to go. Yeah, I do apologise, guys. You probably think what's going on. We're just waiting to see. I think they're just trying to get the positionings of the qualifying as we speak. We are about to start. We are about to start the the race itself. So I wish everyone all the very best of luck. Here we go, guys, for the Japanese Grand Prix. This is quite intense moments now. It is nervous times because you don't want to make a bad start in this season. You really, really do not want to make a silly mistake in this race to start off with the whole season. Remember, there's 14 races. It's the first one of the season 5, and it's quite interesting stuff. Just a recap, it is absolutely heavy, heavy rain. I don't know why that says clear, because that is completely wrong. It is rain. Okay, no worries, March. It just says formation lap at 28. Okay, no worries. In about a minute's time anyway. So we will go to get the build-up of the classic of the NEO Racing League for the Division Alpha for the Season 5 opener at the Japanese Grand Prix at the Suzuka da Veruca. Moments. We're just waiting for the drivers to get themselves all ready. We will about to start the formation lap in a moment or two. So here we go, guys. Formation lap. So just try and get the... So everyone's all on the intermediates. Everyone is all on the intermediates as we speak. So just to see how everything could... Can Alex, who just got the perfect lap, like the perfect lap at the Japanese Grand Prix. So we will have all the info as we speak. So normally with the tyre wear, or the tyre life, normally between 15 to 18 laps, and we will have about 27. So this will definitely be a one stop race. you would think, depending on the safety cars. And I will not be surprised if there's going to be a safety car moment around this track. So I will not be surprised, but do not lose out, or do not miss out. Actually, to be fair. So we're just waiting for the drivers to build up on the end. We will have, for the first time for the side box, we will have the replay section where if I see something that's a little bit closer or was a great battle, we will have a look at it again. So hopefully the replay works. If not, I do apologise in advance. But here we go, guys. They're all slowly building up now for the very first time for Season 5 of the Neo Racing League for Division Alpha. Who will win this race? Who will win the whole season? Let's find out, shall we? Wish everyone all the very best of luck. And here we go. Next time now. We got 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 red lights, and we are go, go, go. Who's at the great start? Who is at the great start at the Neo Racing League? The McLaren's coming in on the inside. We've got 2 in the mid moment down at the first go. Oh! Big contact moment between the Haas and the McLaren. We got a 3 to bed moment. We have got a couple of 3 to bed moments. A little bit of moments at the back. Oh, they've got to be careful through the center S's. And there's a little bit of contact that we just saw from Extreme. But they're still battling out, going round the outside. I'll tell you what, that is a good move at the moment. But you do not want to mess about. Speed Creep got ourselves into first place ahead of Alex. Oh, March has dropped down. March and the braking board has dropped as well. And they're going through the tunnel, well, under the bridge section of the McLaren. The McLaren of Burr. Burr's made the move against the Red Bull. Oh, Kevin, that is a great move. That is a great move with that. Just at the point of time, as we speak, they're going down the straight. And they're coming up to the famous, we're going to go down one of the greatest corners. And this is where there'll be a lot of overtake moments. That because the DRS is not active with the bad rain itself, they are pushing in. And they're coming to the one. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, don't tune a bit mode! Oh, contact! 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 There was a bit of contact moment at the 140. Oh, another one as well. That is just quite says of speed. We've got the fastest lap of the race so far, 145.526. And 145.526. So we're just waiting to see how everything goes. Gary moves up to second place, still battling out. So, still insane stuff. But there's so many battles galore. This guy Neo in the Williams is getting close to Alex for third place. And you can't look away from one moment of time because of the insane moments. Oh, the McLaren's gone wide. I think that might be Burr. Burr has got himself a line. He's got 2 corner cuts warning as well, so that is not good news. And we've got 2 in the bed moment down. Oh, brilliant. Oh, there's so many battles galore. David's holding on. David going for the inside line. And he's still got the inside line. Brilliant stuff. It's so difficult to tell. But they're holding on for dear life. And you got the... Oh my days. The Alpine of Leon moved inside. No, the Ferrari making this... like the cutback moments. The 2 in the bed moments now going side. They're coming to 140R. Oh my god, who will try and survive? Who will try and survive around there? The Alpine holds on. Oh, this is mad. Absolutely mad stuff. Brilliant battling. Speaker got the fast slap. Oh, there. Gary's got the fastest slap on the race. 143.158. March is getting close to Claude. Oh no, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my days. Claude drops down, struggling. George is going to try, George is trying to make the move, but not yet. March is just trying to pull away. Mad stuff itself. Williams of David trying to put the pressure on Burl, who's not messing about. Not messing about at all. This is quite intense stuff. And you can't get away from it. You cannot get away from it at all. Oh, the Williams of David trying to hold on. Gary's getting close, actually. Gary's getting close too. Speed Queen. Speed Queen's trying to pull away. Like no man's business. But we've got a battle going on from 5th all the way down to 10th. And you can't lose that battle. You can't lose that battle. So we've just done 3 laps. We've just done 3 laps of the Japanese Grand Prix. And you can't write anything away. So Gary on that Visa Red Bull, trying to catch the Red Bull Speed Queen through 140R. And going through that insane stuff. Going through, and you can watch it from that screen. They go down the straight. Oh, they're struggling like mad at the back. Speed Queen, fastest lap of the race, 143.045. But still watching it from Gary's point of view and looking at it from the halo, its perspective. Trying to hold on through the tough few corners. You got David drop down. Extreme moves up to 6 actually. Burl has dropped down to 7th. So I'm just trying to see what's happened from David's point of view. He's struggling like mad. Just trying to see if there's any damage on the car. Not that I can think of. But still trying to put the pressure on. And still good battle actually. So Leon trying to close the gap onto Burl. Oh, so Burl's on a Alpine sandwich between 6th and 8th place as we speak. But the intermediates is just absolutely atrocious. But remember, roughly about lap 15 to 18 is the best part of when the tyres are going to be completely gone at this stage. So, oh, going to be on the inside line! Contact! There's been contact between Leon and Burl. Leon trying to make the move on the inside line. But Burl, I don't know if there was any space enough for Leon to make the move, but that might have to be looked at by the stewards. That might have to be looked at by the stewards later on. But hopefully that will be sorted. You got Speed Queen getting the fastest lap of the race again. So just still trying to put the pressure on now. Ooh, Kevin trying to hold on, but Extreme trying to put under, well, trying to catch up to Kevin in that Red Bull. But this guy, Neo Williams, Marshall got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. That's not good news as we speak. So 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Leon is getting close to Enigma. Enigma now for 6. But they're all so close together. You do not want to make any silly mistakes at the start. And that is just quite insane. Oh, the Williams. David going a little bit wide. But still. Oh, contact. Contact. Now I have to be looked at again while we see this battle going on. But they're still going on. Oh, come on! To the bed moment now! No, through the spin car. Oh, what a move! What a move there from Leon! Oh my days, what a move! That is insane stuff. And I'll tell you what. Kevin's dropped down. Ignima dropped down now. Constant Soda, 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings now. The Ferrari driver's not happy at all. But what a barrel through. Oh, no! No! Ooh, I'm gonna have to look that again. I don't know what happened from that point of view. But I need to have a look at that from the sidebox point of view. While this battle's going on, and see if Burl to try and make the move. So they were going through to the last few corners. Oh, contact. Burl just caught the car. Probably didn't see what happened on the left-hand side. But that is just quite insane. But that'll have to be checked by the stewards afterwards. Anyway. So, it is quite insane. But looking at this now, Davis trying to close the gap onto Burl. They're going side by side. Oh, no! Contact! Oh! There was a bit of contact moments between the two drivers, but hopefully, again, they all want to try and make a good start at the start of the Japanese Grand Prix and also for the remainder of the season. But Costa moves up to 11. Marshall drops down to 12th place. But they're still battling out. They're still battling out. They're still battling out at the back from Burl and through March. March trying to make the move. And they're going down the... Oh, I thought he was going to go try and make a now finish move into the inside. Gary's got the fast lap of a 141.674. So, oh, the Williams is struggling. David is really struggling with his car and with the tyre wear. But Burl's going to try and make a Neo back up to 4th. Oh! That would have been a nervous moment for March. March trying to ease off a little bit from his perspective because he doesn't want to cause any accidents from the other two. And also just... Oh! A bit of a wiggle moments from his car. Rushing too much. 21 laps to go. Yeah, it is. 21 laps to go. They are, to be honest, it is pressure moments all my days. March trying to make the move on the inside line. David is struggling like mad. Really struggling. But hopefully he'll try and bounce back. If you like what you see so far, guys, please make sure you like, subscribe to the Neo Racing League for Season 5. Make sure you like, subscribe to the YouTube channel as well as the live stream. Make sure you like it as well. So we're just trying to see the tyre life again. Just a reminder of the tyre life. So 15 to 18 laps, 141.459 from Speed Queen. So that's the fastest lap as we speak. So the tyre delta is 3/10 quicker. Obviously in this intermediate wet conditions. But some of the drivers, Neo has got himself into the pit for the first time, so try and see if there's any situation going. We're still watching the battle between the 7th and 8th place as we speak. Like it's all going to be light rain throughout the rest of the session. There's not going to be any changes in that time. So just what's going to happen so far. But from that perspective of the Suzuka track, it is quite challenging, especially in the wets. And as you can see from March's point of view, he is struggling like mad. But he is chasing Burl for 7th place. But because everyone else is all a little bit spread out a bit, it is quite difficult. Sometimes you just want to have a safety car. Well, maybe having a safety car moment. Still watching from David's point of view and just looking at it from the Halo's perspective. So here we go. Go down into 139 using all that ERS speed creep. Flash time 141.368 on turn 15. Ooh, mad. Going to turn 16 now. The chicane where everything changes throughout the whole history of the F1 series itself. But here we go. March trying to put the pressure on now. Down the straight. Should overtake. Should overtake now. You should think, oh, what a move! Oh no! You gotta give credit. You gotta give credit to hold on as long as possible. But I bet you March will be absolutely beeping himself now, because that was nervous times. That was absolutely nervous times. Some of the drivers have gotten themselves into the pits. So turn 8 and the double right-hander for turns 8 and 9 respectively. And this is the part where you have to go right up to the curb into turn 10 and then that sharp turn 11. And you try to push on as much as possible. This is the only battle we've got, guys. This is the only battle we've got. We will go through everyone in a moment or two, but from March's perspective, it's losing out so much on the rest of the other pack. But just to recap for the guys who joined in late for the recap of the penalties. So Extreme got 3 seconds, Constance got 3 seconds, and Marshall got 3 seconds. 140.844 is the fastest lap from Alex. So that is a good time. A really, really good time, to be fair. Absolutely unbelievable miles now down the straight, and this is where everything could change. Anything could change at this point. Constant in the pits. Constant is in the pits. Hydraulic says, "Wish I was able to run this race." I wish you was as well, mate. I wish you was as well. You would have been for an absolute cracker, I think. I think you would have done well. Or got yourself into the top 10, at least. Anyway, so Burl trying to close the gap onto March, who had made a fantastic move earlier. So it is struggling with the intermediates because the tyre wear is not great. And you can see the rain is still intact. The rain is still intact. But you can't write the script. You cannot write the script of putting so much pressure on these guys. While this is going on, let's just have a quick recap of the other battles, because everyone's all a little bit spread out at the moment. So Speed Queen, who I've known for many years, shall we say, of different leagues, she is in the lead in first place. Gary in second place, closing the gap. You got Alex in third, who had pole position, by the way, had pole position. In the full qualifying. Unfortunately, we could not show it on stream due to technical difficulties. Generic Leon in fourth place, closing the gap slowly. Extreme Enigma in fifth. So the two RPs are doing a fantastic job in the top 5. You got Kevin in sixth place in that Red Bull. Hopefully give him some wings later. March in 7th. You got Burl in the pits in 9th, but George F in 8th place. This guy Neo in the Williams will move himself up to 9th place. David closing the gap as well, will move himself up to 10th. Bill still just about to come out of the pits now for 11th. And you got Constant and Marshall, who are just having a bit of a scrap heap challenge moments down the straight. And nothing of it between these two drivers. But Marshall trying to put the pressure on with Constant Soda in that Ferrari. And unfortunately with those penalties, he just can't write that script. Oh, the back end! The back end just went for Marshall slightly, but great recovery. We'll lose out a bit of time. We'll lose out a bit of time too to Constant Soda. But absolutely insane stuff. But oh, got off track at turn 9. And we'll have damage. We'll have a little bit of grain on. Well, a little bit of dirt, shall we say, throughout the tyres. So we'll struggle throughout the corners in the next few ones as well. Just watching the bar, getting close actually, getting close to Constant, who's struggling at the minute from the last couple of corners. We're coming through the spoon corner now. And then going down the straight. Marshall trying to put the pressure on now. As you can see, they're coming to 130R now, and he can hold on. He can flat out on the intermediates, and that's fair play. Oh, nearly caught the back of Constant, but still pushing on now. The pressure is mounting. The pressure is absolutely mounting. Using all that ERS. Trying to slow down through the double right-handers of the first and second corners. Oh, we've got another 3-second time penalty for Constant for multiple warnings. Did warn to watch out for it as well. Oh, what's happened? David's off. David was off the track. And he's lost a bit of his front wing. He has lost a bit of his front wing. You can't really tell from the car info, but unfortunately he is lost a bit of his front wing on the left-hand side of his the left front wing. Left front wing has gone. So definitely a silly bang moment. Oh no, it's off! Oh no, crash! He's lost front wing. He's lost front wing. We've got yellow flag sector 2. There is debris on there. Track is green. But he'll be very lucky if David can try and get himself back into the pits as quickly as possible. But the two drivers of 12th and 13th are getting closer. So it's going from bad to worse for the Williams driver, David. But we'll struggle through 140R. We'll have to ease off a little bit. But Bell try and close the gap, but nothing of it yet. Still the battle between Marshall and Constant now. David will have to go into the pits. He's got no choice. He'll have to go into the pits to fix that for a wing. So Keon trying to close the gap on to Constant in 11th. Again, it's just insane stuff, moments. If you've just joined in, ladies and gentlemen, good evening to you all. David has retired. Oh! The Ferrari gone wide. He has retired in the pits, by the way. David has retired in the pits, and I don't blame him 100%. Because of the front wing damage. And he did caught the grass. He did caught the grass, and he lost control. And somehow he survived by not had a proper DNF. But he has retired in the pits, unfortunately. So Williams of David is the first driver this evening to have the unfortunate retirement of the Neo Racing League for Division Alpha for the 65th opener at the Japanese Grand Prix. And what a battle we've got between 11th and 12th. Gary and Leon are both in the pits. They're both in the pits, so they should have some fresh tyres coming up soon. But remember, Extreme is also going to the pits. Oh, Keon's not happy at the moment because he's trying to make the move, and every time, it's not saying he's forced to last minute changes, but he's more faster than Constant, and right at the back before the 140R. Oh, trying to make the move, nothing of it, nothing. Oh, a little bit of contact, just a little bit of a tap, but the Ferrari, oh, lost a bit of front wing damage. Someone's lost front wing damage. I think that might be Marshall. That might be Marshall on the right hand side. They're going to the bed. Oh, I thought there was going to be a two in the bed moment. Yeah, he has. He's lost front wing damage on the right hand side. And that's going to struggle. That is going to be massively struggle on the right hand side. Alex has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. So that is not good for him. Not good at all. Let's have a look at the battle between Kevin and Bill. Bill holding on in that McLaren. But let's have a quick look at the penalties again. So Alex got a 3-second time penalty. Extreme got 3 seconds. Constance got 6 seconds. And Keon got 3 seconds worth of time penalties. As we speak. Oh, Alex got a 10-second penalty. Was that for speeding? It is also for speeding the pit lane. So that is not good news for Alex. It's going from bad to worse. But Gary will be back into... will go into the lead. Yes, Gary will... oh no, Speed Queen got herself into the lead. The way it looked, I thought... oh, we have a good battle for the lead now. We do apologise because there's not been much battle for the top. It's more from the mid-pack and the bottom half. So finally we've got a good battle between the top two. So Speed Queen and Gary have got closing battles from turns 8 and 9 respectively. But if you like what we see so far, guys, make sure you like and subscribe to the Neo Racing League for this season, for season 5. Oh, the back end of Gary. Oh, that's a great drift. I tell you what, fair play, Gary. Fair play. That is an unbelievable drift. Unbelievable, son. And they come up to the spoon curve. But turns 30. Oh, the back end again. Problem is, as soon as you touch the curve, that's it. You're gone. You're absolutely gone. And you're trying to put the pressure on. Now, we've got Extreme getting close to this guy, Neo, for 5th and 6th. But let's have a look at that battle, actually. Let's have a look at that battle between them two. Because they are getting close. While that's going on, you've got Kevin and Bill also having a good bit of a scrappy challenge moments. So March's got a 2 warnings, actually. 2 warnings. So he's got to be careful not to get another warning for the first penalty of this evening. Leo's got the fastest lap of the race, 139.972. Oh, the back end. Definitely, if it was no assist, fair play to him. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they do it in the rain, if they are proper no assists as well. So yellow flag set to 3. I believe that is the Ferrari of Constant. Probably lost out at 140R. 130R, 140R, wherever. It is the best corner that you can go right round the outside. It would be an unbelievable moment. Gary is also getting close to Speed Queen. You've got... oh, Constant's got a 10-second penalty for speed in the pit lane. That is not good news for them. That's not good news. Oh, Constant has retired. Constant has retired. So we've got 11 drivers left. 16 laps already done. 16 laps already done. Constant has left the session. Unfortunately, he has left the session. So we will have a battle going on for the top 2. Who will try and win the first race of the season? It's dog-eat-dog moments. Perfect. Extreme getting close. Well, overtook this guy Neo in the Williams for 5th place, actually, so that's a good move. But we're still watching the battle between the top 2 because Marsh has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple. He did say to watch out. But yeah, it's been extraordinary moments. I do want to see some more action, but everyone's all spread out except for the top 2. And there's not been much battles as we speak. So just waiting to see what's going to happen so far from the next 10 laps or so. Can Speed Queen hold on? Can Speed Queen hold on to win the first race of the Japanese Grand Prix? Or will Gary, or will anyone win the Japanese Grand Prix? F1, you will not write anyone off until the checkered flag comes out, because I've seen many times, many races where you guaranteed to think someone's going to win the race, and they made one massive mistake and they've lost it completely. So the concentration levels is extremely high as we speak. So while this is going on, I'm going to bow for Leon and Goat, well, Alex Carr Goat, sorry. So between Leon and Alex for third and fourth, they're going down the straight before the 140R. And they're going through the chicane moments, and here we go. Come on. Oh, we want to see a two in a bed. When I say two in a bed, two cars side by side, overtake mode. But Alex is not messing about. Still went to the defensive mode. Alex kept himself into the left-hand side of the car. But we still watch this. There's a couple of battles going on, actually. The top two are having a good battle. This is the closest battle we've got also, but Neo's also in the pit, so they would have been closer. But nothing of it. So just waiting to see what's going to happen from Leon's point of view. But March is also getting close to Burl, so might have to look at that battle. Also, he might make the move. Oh, yellow flag set to 2. Yellow flag set to 2. I believe. I think that might have been between Alex and Leon, who just missed out. So just waiting to see what's going to happen so far. March is getting closer and closer to Burl, but nothing of it. Just waiting patiently as we speak. So it's just quite insane. So if you just joined, let's good evening to you all. Speed Queen is currently in the lead at the moment with in first place. You got Gary in second. You got Alex in third. Leon in fourth. Extreme in fifth. Kevin in sixth. Burl in seventh. Struggling to hold on for seventh place actually against March. March is marching on! Going side-by-side moments to the back model! Oh, that will have to be checked. Oh, a bit of a lock-up moment. But I think March will have another 3-second time penalty. Yeah, March has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, so that is not good news. But Marchmeister, unbelievable move. But we'll watch it again. We're just going to watch that battle again from that just before the 130R. They're going side by side, Marvels. You can see the determination for Marsh. They're marching out. Oh, a little bit of contact as well, so they'll have to be checked also by the stewards. So that will have to be checked. But we've got yellow flag set to 3. I believe the other Williams of this guy Neo is also out of the race. So unfortunately, we've got 10 drivers remaining. 10 drivers remaining of the Neo Racing League Division Alpha for Season 5 at the Japanese Grand Prix. But let's have a quick look of the other drivers as we speak. So Speed Queen got herself second in the qualifying, but then got to try and hold on to this lead. Gary was the closest of them all to battling out. Yellow flags on sector 1. Not sure what was that for. It might have been for the Williams driver that was retired and just come back out. Don't know why. That's what's happened anyway. But Speed Queen, lightning fast. But can she hold on? That's the question. Can she hold on for the next 7 to 8 laps? That's the big question. If you're on the stream and you're watching it, so just waiting to see how everything plans out. I do apologise if you hear some background noise. I did not expect that. So that's what's happened. Anyway, so David has left the session properly. So just, yeah, Speed Queen just lightning fast and just pulling away like no man's business. Gary doing everything he can to try and catch up to Speed Queen, but the closest he got to was a few laps earlier, but could not capitalise. Could not capitalise on that. Alex, who had pole position, remember, had pole position at the start of the well, at the start of the race, lost as a Speed Queen. So chasing belts or chasing for the top two as we speak, and it's under 2 seconds at the moment. Leon's also getting close to try and catch up to Alex and to Gary as well for second and third respectively. But Leon's done well actually, kept his cool and just played the game fine, no issues. I'm surprised that there's no safety car. I'm surprised that there's no safety car at this stage because it is a tough track to challenge. Enigma is in 5th place. Is having a lonely race at the moment, so I'm sorry to say that, but still holding on for 5th and hopefully try and hold on. You got the battle between George in 9th. Oh, I was going to say George was getting close, but making the move onto Burl, but Burl went in straight into the pits as we speak. Let's go back to Kevin. Kevin trying to close the gap onto Extreme, but still tough moments. March done well with some of the moves. Oh, the back end is completely gone off. Then you got L George also trying to close the gap. And then you got Bill and Marshall still losing out massively on the times, but they are doing everything. They're doing everything they can. Basically, they really are doing everything they can to try and get some decent points for this season. I don't blame them. Leon is chasing the gap onto Alex and doing a standard job actually. Shame that the DRS is not active because it would have been done as soon as possible. We're on lap 22 of 27 of the Neo Racing League. Yellow flag sectors 1 and 3. What's happened? That is strange. Something's happened. It might be that Keon Marshall's trying to move away from when Speed Queen making the move, but we'll look at that. Well, we can't look at it because obviously it had to be in the same stream, well, the same time as when it happened, but it's just insane stuff. Yellow flags sector 1. Yellow flags sector 1. I think that might be Keon Marshall trying to get out of the way. And he is a bit ahead, I think. It is, yes, it is Keon Marshall. But look at the two drivers. Oh my days! Look like they were just... Oh, this is quite intense stuff. And unless I'm mistaken, has Extreme got... Has Leon got the front... Yeah, he's got damage on the front left. Damage on the front left. And struggling to make the overtime, but still quicker than Alex. Insane. Absolutely insane. But here we go. They're going down the straight now. And they're trying to go side by side mode. Oh! You don't want to lose out massively. You really do not want to lose out massively. Just a recap, guys. There'll be no interviews. I will say it again. There'll be no interviews at the end of this stream. So once the stream's done, we will be straight away finishing. So I do apologise if you want to hear everyone's thoughts. Oh, Keon trying to get out of the way for the two drivers. That was a bit of a mad moment, but luckily no one had impacted. Leon still battling out from that perspective, and the ERS is used a little bit. Well, let's have a look at the other driver as well. Oh, of Alex. Alex is we're not sure what ERS is also using, but struggling like mad. But we're still watching it from Leon's point of view, going through turn 8, so turn 9 I do believe, turn 10, and then a sharp end on turn 11. I wonder what Leo's going to try and do. He's pushing every might he can think of with that ERS. Ah, here we go. He's using it to make the move. On, I do apologise for the halo bit. He's gone way wide, and he's finally made the move. But his ERS is absolutely struggling now. So Alex, it was a sitting duck. It was absolutely a sitting duck. But remember, if Alex has got saved enough ERS, he will take the advantage of trying to get ahead of Leon. But we'll find out sooner rather than later. So they're coming to the chicane part now. We've got about 4 laps remaining. 4 laps remaining at the Neo Racing League. Oh, Leon's also straight onto the racing line. Alex has gone into the inside line, as we speak. Generic Leon has got 2 warnings. 1 more warning. Not good. And just a recap of the penalties. Well, Alex has got 13 seconds. Alex has got 13 seconds worth of time penalties. So, whatever happens, we'll still be in 4th. We'll still be in 4th regardless. Even if he makes the move onto Leon, he's still going to make the move. We'll be dropped back down to 4th as the best result of the evening. Obviously, depending on penalties removed as well. If it was unlawfully got the penalty by the game. So here we go. We're just on the final few laps as we speak, guys. We're on the final few laps, and Alex is struggling. Alex is struggling. Obviously, I probably won't get the tyre wear much. The front left is cold. The front left is absolutely cold. Ah, now it's getting a little bit warmer now. But the back end is already in use. So we're just waiting to see from the driver's perspective and yellow flags briefly moment. So Alex has got a 13-second time penalty. So Leon has got no penalties whatsoever. March got 4 warnings so far. Speed Queen holding on, and I just can't see him make a massive mistake in this race. So let's have a quick look at the telemetry actually, from her perspective. As you can see, he's pushing on massively, and then you can drop down into gear 5, into the spoon corner, drop down to 4. You can see gradually improving with the telemetry itself, and pushing on massively down the straight into the 140R. If I said that completely wrong, I do apologise. It is last minute situations for the comms. But as you can see from the telemetry's point of view, it is delicate moments to try not to make a silly mistake. And it's a stepping stone, shall we say. It's more of a stepping stone for Speed Queen to pull on massively. The Speed Queen trying to put the pressure on. I apologise. We're on the penultimate lap now, guys. We're on the penultimate lap of this evening. You got L George F trying to close the gap on to March And it's been a tough race for everyone. Everyone's had a really tough race for the intermediates. The rain is just not helping at all. You can see a bit of the dry lines, but there. Gail Marshall just letting the other drivers through. Has been lapped already. So El George trying to close the gap. The back end of Marsh, he's really struggling like mad. A bit of a wiggle moments. And the struggling of the going up the hill section. Oof, the back end. Oh no! Marsh, I tell you what. That's struggling like mad. El George trying to make the move on the inside line. But you can see from Marsh's point of view, struggling with the tyre wear. The tyre wear is absolutely struggling. But the back end of El George has just done a lovely drift. We're still watching the battle between these two, because this is the closest battle we've got this evening. And we're on the final lap. We're on the final lap of this race. Speaker is just about to cross over the line for the final time of asking this evening. I do apologise for the Sim Hub for showing, saying warning player. We don't know which player had the warnings, but if anyone did have the Sim Hub with the telemetry on, you would know who it was. But unfortunately, I can't tell you who it is. But El George is getting closer now to March. Speed Queen will be going through the second sector. Anyway, so they're still watching the battle. They're just about to do their final lap now of the race. So I'm just trying to see where Speed Queen is. Speed Queen's just done the hairpin corner. So El George really right at the back. March is really struggling. Can he try and make the move on the inside line? Oof! El George is like, come on, we want to make a move, we want to return to better moments. But nothing of it at all. But they're still drifting away, And I'm going to have to go to the leader, who's done an absolute belter, Speed Queen. She's done an absolutely amazing job to hold on from the start. And to get herself into first place. Well done to Speed Queen. She's just won the Japanese Grand Prix. Congratulations to her. Absolutely sensational drive. Gary holding on for second. Leon all getting close in third. Someone's just got I think that might have been Alex again. Or maybe Extreme. March got a 10-second penalty, I believe. So Extreme is about to cross over the line. Now to finish off in 5th place. I think that might have been Alex with that 10 seconds or 20 seconds, I'm not sure. But that's what's happened anyway. So Extreme crosses over the line to finish off in 5th. Kevin is slowly trying to close the gap. And now George made a move into 7th place. Brilliant stuff. And there was a bit of contact as well at the finishing line. Bill will be the last driver to cross the line, as Marshall has also already had a lap down. Ooh. Bill's got a 10-second time penalty for exceeding on that. So, that is your drivers of this evening for the Neo Racing League for Division Alpha for the Season 5 opener. The drivers are all done now. And fair play to Speed Queen, Gary and Alex as well. So, oh no, sorry, Leon, I do apologise, not Alex. So the 3 drivers done an absolute stellar job. Speed Queen, unbelievable. Speed Queen is the race winner. Fastest lap has been gone to Leon. And then you got driver of the day is Leon. Most overtakes is Leon, and also the clearest driver is Kevin. So well done to those guys. But here are your race classification for the Japanese Grand Prix for the Neo Racing League Division Alpha Season 5 opener. The legendary Speed Queen, Lightning McQueen, yes. Lightning Speedy McQueen, as I call her, in first place with that Red Bull, give us some wings. Gary in second place. You got Leon in third. You got Alex, who had the pole position at the start, finishes off, drops down to fourth. Extreme in fifth. Kevin in sixth. You got L George in seventh. You got March in eighth. Bell in ninth. Keon at the one lap of being lapped in 10th place. Neo, Constant and David are the unfortunate ones who've had the DNFs throughout the race. And that is it, guys. That is it. That is what you see, is what you're going to get for the Neo Racing League. And I wish you all the very best of luck. Hopefully, no technical issues next time when I do come back for the commentary itself. But I wish everyone all the very best of luck. And throughout the remainder of the season, there is still plenty of time left to catch up. Make sure you like, subscribe to the Neo Racing League on the YouTube channel for all the live races itself, and also make sure you like the stream as well. It'll be a massive help. Thank you to everyone that's been in the stream. You've all been absolutely amazing. I do, again, I keep saying it many times, but this will be the final time. I do apologise for the start. There was no qualifying as we speak. Hopefully next time the other commentators will catch the commentary perfectly. So I'm going to shoot off now, guys. Take care of yourselves and enjoy your evening. See you soon. The Neo Racing League. Don't miss out for next week. It's alright, Bye bye.